What's up YouTube, this is Omega Primus, and I'm playing one of the most epic games of 2013, and that's Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 3 console. Now, in my unboxing video, I was going to mention how I got into Grand Theft Auto, and I was going to mention which one is my favorite one, but I was going to save that for another video with some gameplay footage, as you're seeing here right now. So, as you can see, I am playing as Franklin, doing some off-roading in a vehicle. And later on, I did added some Michael and Trevor footage, which you'll probably get a good laugh out of my Trevor footage because I somehow ended up in a dress and I was trying to walk down a really tall mountain, but I kept falling down over and over again, all while wearing a dress. I don't know, I just switched to character and he was automatically in the dress, so don't ask me how that happened. So anyways, yeah, I got into Grand Theft Auto around the PS2 era, when they were coming out with what am I talking about? When they were coming out with Grand Theft Auto 3. Because in the previous Grand Theft Auto games, the classic ones, the whole helicopter top view type of gameplay never really appealed to me much, and I much preferred the whole 3D sandbox world instead of the top view thing. So that was more my type of thing, and when I saw that they did that with Grand Theft Auto 3, I was like, alright, I'm in, I'll check this game out. And it provided endless hours of fun, just causing chaos, doing just about almost anything you wanted, and it was just a huge departure from anything else that I was used to playing around that time, because I was always into action-adventure and RPG games, and when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, that pretty much broke my or popped my Grand Theft Auto cherry, as you could say, and I was just into Grand Theft Auto ever since. And in this part of the video, I stopped on top of the mountain to get a nice view of Los Santos, and as you can see, the map is just breathtaking, and it's actually a lot bigger than you think. Yeah, it is. It does feel bigger than Red Dead, Grand Theft Auto 4, and what was the other one? Well, San Andreas combined, as Rockstar mentioned in earlier articles. But it's actually a lot bigger than you think it is, trust me, because I was moving around some of the outer perimeters of the map, and it just seemed like I was going out forever into the ocean. Until my boat stopped working and it automatically sunk on me with me still in the boat, but luckily I had scuba diving gear on, and I wasn't so lucky after that because a shark ate me. So yeah, and I can confirm this, that punching a shark does not hurt a shark in Grand Theft Auto 5. Because I tried it for at least an hour, trying to kill a shark with my bare fist, and I don't know, maybe it can be done, but every time I tried it, I kept getting eaten, no matter what. I kept getting eaten over and over again. Oh, by the way, I did make some funny shark videos. It's all going to be edited together, of course, but I did make a funny shark video, which will be uploaded later on during the week, and there will be other funny Grand Theft Auto 5 videos. I don't know what I have planned yet, but it will be some random crazy antics, I'm sure of it. So, Grand Theft Auto 3, that was the one that got me into the series. I was sort of a late bloomer, I guess you could say, because I was not into the classic ones. And when Vice City came out, I loved it even more because of the music. Everything was from the 80s, and of course, that was another thing I loved about it, was that fact that it came out, it took place during the 80s, and the main protagonist, Tommy Vercetti, had a very cool personality to him, so that was very awesome. And then I saw screenshots of the character riding motorcycles. I was like, whoa, you can ride motorcycles in this Grand Theft Auto game? Sure, I want it, I'll check it out. And I played the hell out of that game, and it had a very Scarface-eccentric theme to it. At least to me it did, in my opinion. So soon after that, of course, San Andreas came out, and that was the one I was most skeptical about, because it did not look fun to me, and a guy that I used to know bought that game first, and I would go to his house and watch him play it, and he would tell me more about it, and I would get to see the things that he get to do in the game. And I was like, oh, that's very interesting. You get to alter your stats by working out, and you see the results in the character model, which is pretty cool. So, for example, if you work out a lot, you get stronger and more buff. But if you let yourself go and eat a lot of food, your character actually gets fat. Like, whoa, it's pretty awesome. And you get to work on your stamina by doing a lot of bike riding, and you get to cut your hair and do car modifications. I was like, wow, they added so much more in this game that you cannot do in other past Grand Theft Auto games. But yeah, that was the thing that appealed to me a lot, was the amount of content and the fact that the map was unlike any other huge map I've seen before in a sandbox game. And I was like, okay, this is my favorite Grand Theft Auto game of all time, and for a long time to come. And then when Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, I got bored with that very quickly. I mean, yeah, it was pretty epic when I first got it, which I did get on release date, by the way, and the fact that you get to return to Liberty City, but on a grander scale and on next-gen console, I was like, wow, I gotta check this Grand Theft Auto game out because it's on a next-gen console with, you know, prettier graphics, a larger city, a new protagonist. So that was fun for a while. Oh, plus multiplayer. Sorry, forgot about that. And the car handling, I did not like the car handling in Grand Theft Auto 4. I don't know what it was. I know a lot of people don't mind the car handling, but for me, the cars just kept sliding all over the road, even with the use of my brakes. So that sucked really bad. And especially when it came to racing and multiplayer, because it seemed like everyone else was racing just perfectly fine, and my car would just go flying all over the place. Which is another thing I gotta bring up about the cars in GTA 4, that the cars felt so light, so incredibly light, that if you bump something, if you just niche something just an inch, your car just goes shooting off like a damn rocket or something, and you'll do a couple of flips, then of course your car catches on fire, and everything goes to hell. So I was kind of worried about Grand Theft Auto 5, because I said, if they make this like GTA 4, I don't think I'm going to buy it on launch day. I'm going to wait a while. But if they do what they did with San Andreas, you know, make it a larger sandbox with tons of content, then yeah, I'll buy it. And, you know, that first trailer released, I think it was, what was it, like 2 years ago? I forgot how long ago was that damn, well, it wasn't much of a trailer, it was kind of like a teaser, because they didn't show much. And I was like, huh, alright, this is looking interesting. Then, you know, they released more trailers over time, and I was like, okay. 3 protagonists, a big-ass map, lots of content. It just seems like there's just so much to do. And, as you can see, this is one of the things to do, ramming a blimp into another blimp. Now, I did that because I wanted to test, like, the damage on the blimps. I wanted to see if they'll actually deflate, or they'll just explode automatically, and, well, I got my answer. And here I'm chasing down some random mugger who just mugged the lady, or a guy, sorry, it was a guy. He mugged a guy of his wallet, and you could actually keep the wallet for yourself, or you could return it to the guy. So that's another thing that's cool about these random missions in the games, that they give you the option, they give the player the option of what you want to do, which is pretty cool. And you don't even have to do these missions, you can just, you know, ignore them and go about your chaos-inducing, killing ways.
Hey, all yours.
So,
Rock, bro.
there you have it.
See,
Grand Theft Auto 3 was the game that popped my Grand Theft Auto cherry. San Andreas became my most beloved one, and now it's Grand Theft Auto 5, because that just dominated every other Grand Theft Auto game I played. Now, I don't know if I should mention Bully or Red Dead, since they're not Grand Theft Auto games, but they are made from Rockstar, and you know, they have that very kind of Grand Theft Auto-esque theme to them, sort of. But they were good games. I mean, Bully was kind of like Grand Theft Auto Light. Well, put it this way, it was Grand Theft Auto if it was Grand Theft Auto rated PG or PG-13. And then Red Dead, which I came late to also. I did not get that when it was brand new. I got that like a year or two later. And once I got to witness how epic that game was, I was like, wow. Wow, I cannot believe I passed up on this game. And, you know, playing all these Rockstar games, it made me think that everything that they were working on led up to Grand Theft Auto 5 in a way. You know, they just kind of pick and choose the things that worked from all those other past games and put it in this game. Oh, also Max Payne is another game that they made, but I did not play that game for myself yet, so I can't really talk about that game. And as you can see, yeah, I am Trevor in a dress, falling down a mountain, as promised. And I had to speed this up because it was taking such a long time to get down that mountain, and I had to do it for the sake of time. So, hello? Can you hear me now? Oh, no, oh, poor Trevor. So, yeah, that's my vloggy, just talking about Grand Theft Autos, and later on during the week, I will upload some random videos from Grand Theft Auto 5, just trying to pull off crazy stunts, or just about, I don't know, anything that involves doing something crazy. And, enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.
Give me a break. Why, oh why do you exist? Having fun!
Citizens report at 245 on Sonora Freeway.
Oh man, this is...
We're patting your back.
Holy shit! Oh no! Whoa! It's nap time, kids!
On, Sonora
You turn!
Not Gordo.
Come on!